Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. We are on our way over to Sam's base. Not really for his base, but because there is a desert somewhere near out where he lives. So we need to go get some sand so that we can get some glass bottles to put into our bee farm. So I don't know where this desert is. I just know it's somewhere over here. So let's see if we can find it. And by the way, if you haven't checked out Sam's YouTube channel, what are you doing? Just kidding, but it's awesome. He just recently built this entrance. He's building a giant theme park over here. I'm not going to spoil it, but he's working on a huge project just over there. So yeah, check out his episode because he's also starting to make YouTube videos on this same world. And he is, as you can tell, extremely talented at building. But we are here for another reason. Let's go find this desert and get some sand. Okay, this is not the desert I was thinking of. This is, in fact, extremely small, but I think it's far enough away that I'm not going to be disturbing Sam's base, and I'll keep it pretty. I won't make it super ugly, but let's get some sand from here and make some bottles. It's that time again that I've got the baby with me, so prepare for occasional baby noises. But I was just thinking, I would love to make a base out here in a desert. I feel like it would be a unique place to build and great contrast to what we're building in the end. Actually, I guess the end is also yellow. I mean, yellow ground all over, but it's not bright and sunny. And I feel like in the desert, I would make a lighter themed build. Yeah, so maybe I'll consider that when we start another big project or whatever. Or a mesa biome would also be very cool to build in. I mean, I kind of missed my timing there with pressing the record button, but look how awesome this mesa looks right here. I mean, they've got lots of different colors all in there, and yeah, lots of options. Alright, let's see how many glass bottles we can get out of this. Pretty good. Okay, the honey bottles are in the bee farm. And we got our honey. And I'll have to remember to save all of these glass bottles because even with that several stacks that we smelted, there's still not that much in each of these dispensers. I didn't know this also, but you apparently have to have every slot filled, at least with one glass bottle in a dispenser. Otherwise, the honey bottle will just get stuck in the dispenser there. So, yeah, anytime I get a whole extra bunch of glass bottles built up, I'll definitely have to keep bringing them back and recycling. So, what are we going to do today? I think we're going to make a windmill over here in the corner by those two storage silos. My idea so far, I'm just thinking basically right now, I might want to make it with the same color palette as the base of my giant tree, just as a way to give some continuity, I guess, in a way, to the base. If not the same style, at least the same colors. Yeah, and then just like right up here. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I have to say this every time I make a build. I've never made a windmill before, so hopefully the shape will not be too difficult to figure out. But yeah, I'm gonna collect some resources and we'll see what we can get started on building. Oh no. I died. I hope I can remember where I was. I don't think it was too far from here, but gosh dang it. Okay, we found it. It wasn't that hard. Pretty sure we got everything. Okay. Anyways. Oh, don't want to forget that. Okay, back to resource collecting. I could sure go for a snack before I start building this windmill. Oh, how did that get there? Oops. Okay, let's start building. Okay, here's just like a basic scaffolding or support of the beginning of the shape I'm gonna do for this. I'll probably do a just like a classic triangle roof for the top, and then have the windmill part come off of the front here. Um, I think it looks like it's behind this monster here, but in reality, and hopefully this doesn't become a problem, it's very close to the monster. As long as the illusion is kept from far away, I'm fine with it. In fact, originally I had this built a couple more blocks this way, and it was like right in the way of the monster. But yeah, once we put the windmill blades on, they should. I mean, they won't cover up this guy, I'm sure, completely, but they might a little bit get in the way of him. But hopefully, when all is said and done, once we're over there, where we will be walking, it'll look like he's just still in the distance, like behind the windmill, and hopefully it won't be a big deal. But yeah, I'll get started on filling in the gaps with the materials, and then we're gonna need to figure out some way to get a bunch of white wool because I have a sheep farm, but it's only been collecting colored wool for a long time, and I don't really feel like dyeing them and waiting forever just to get a bunch of wool. So we might try and barter some wool from Sam if he gets on or something, but we'll see. So I'll be back in just a minute with another progress update. Here's a quick progress update on what I've done so far. I added the details, these little curvatures in between the different segmented colors, and I'm just going to let the copper age over time. That's the same thing I did with the base to the big elder tree over there, and it took forever, but eventually it's all blue now. So we'll do the same with this side. I haven't added these curvy bits on the top yet because I don't know exactly how the roof is going to go, if I will even need those on the top part or not. So we'll see. But I guess the next step is to figure out what I want to make the roof out of, and I still need to get the wool for the windmill. Just a quick sidetrack from what we're working on. My wife is working on a giant mushroom over here, which looks awesome. She's really good at making organic shapes and things like this. But yeah, I think she's gonna make some sort of house inside of the giant mushroom, and maybe eventually work on a like a mushroom village over here in this corner of the base. So it looks awesome. Let me get back up here so I can get the good view of it again. Yeah, it's looking awesome. Back over here, I've got the roof shape started on the windmill. So basically, it should be pretty simple. I'm just going to fill in the roof, and then I'll extend up these wood pillars. Right now, I'm thinking I'm going to add probably a few windows on the four sides of this wood part, and then up here, I'll add a little contraption with a pole sticking out that we can attach the propeller to. So it's coming along nicely. Okay, here's just one final look at the windmill before I actually get the propeller in. It might not look very windmilly right now, but definitely once the propeller goes on, I think it'll really tie the whole thing together instead of it just looking like a tall house. But yeah, I'm happy with it so far, and I'm excited to see how it looks once we get this wool. Okay, we're making a quick pit stop at spawn here. We are on our last stack of rockets, already halfway through it. So we're gonna buy some more, and then hopefully in a few minutes, I think Sam is gonna get on, and I know he has a lot of white wool. And oh wow, he redid the inside of this. I think I had knew that he was doing this, but I forgot to come check it out. This looks really good. Rockets, 1 diamond for 2 stacks. Cool. So yeah, in a few minutes when Sam gets on, we will hopefully negotiate for some wool to finish our windmill, and yeah. Okay, Sam. I have a proposition for you. Can I buy white wool from you?
White wool.
I need it.
Ooh. Alright, this is how much I have.
Nice.
So, you can either take some from my personal stock, or you can just come down here and take literally as much as you want. Oh, wait, we can't go that way anymore. You have to climb up here or go the other way. Or you can just literally take any full shulker box you want.
Oh my gosh. How much do you want for, however much? I don't know. I probably only need like 4 stacks, but I will
do
pay
you want
you.
a whole shulker box? Because then you can dye it, I guess, later in future
Yeah.
and stuff too.
Sure.
Just gives you all the options of wool. You can have it for the expensive price of 2 diamonds. And that cost is purely because I am giving away the shulker box.
Sam, I will pay you 4 diamonds because you're too generous.
Whoa. I don't need the money. Max,
Yeah,
look around.
yeah.
I'm filthy rich.
Take my money.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
Pleasure doing
Money
business
making.
with you. Thank you. Okay, we've got the white wool, so we're ready to start on the windmill, but I wanted to show the first completed mushroom house that my wife built, which is awesome. I showed it before. She finished the interior, and I don't remember if she had completely finished the underneath side and stuff. She also added some white specks up top. But this thing looks freaking awesome. It's like a classic fantasy style, just giant mushroom. I don't know, but it's awesome. So let's go inside. Just a little cozy home. A bed, a rug, chest, little desk. It's cute. So, and apparently she's terraforming some of the land and gonna make, I think I said this before, but a whole little area over here. So I'll keep checking in on her and see what else she builds, but I'm excited. Okay, I've got the completed windmill here over to the side, and that's the propeller I came up with. You can't see the roof at all anymore, basically, but I actually think that's not a bad thing, at least from this angle. You definitely know it's a windmill now and not, like I said, just like a weird house thing or something like that. So, and I'm excited to see the copper change color as it ages. One thing notable, I guess, that I did is I was not sure because, it's not that big of a windmill, and the 4 propellers, in order to get them to not look just like one jumbled mess, I put 2 of the propellers, I guess, one layer back, so that way you can kind of differentiate all 4. My other solution was going to be to use light gray wool on 2 of them, but yeah, I ended up just pushing them back, and I think that works just fine for the intention. So there it is. I hope you guys like it. I think it looks pretty good. It definitely could stand for maybe a couple more details. I'll have to do an interior sometime as well. Maybe I'll use that to store something, although I'm currently using the silos to store wheat, so I'm not really sure what to put in there. Maybe it'll just be for decoration, but hopefully eventually we'll at least get some sort of interior going. Uh, Also, this, I think I said this before, but the moss golem right here is pretty close to the windmill, but hopefully when you're just walking through my base from this angle, hopefully it doesn't look like they're right next to each other, and maybe it looks like the windmill is farther behind him, or vice versa. So, worst case scenario, I relocate the golem a little farther away, but I think it looks fine for now. So, yeah. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. We're here at the comment of the day room in the Wizard Tower once again. It's a cold, rainy night, so we're going to stay inside here. But I have a comment, and let me preface this by warning you it's kind of a long one. The reason I went with this comment, by the way, it's from several videos ago. But before I read it, I just wanted to say I never saw this comment originally because apparently YouTube automatically flagged this comment and a couple other ones as spam. and I didn't so I didn't see it. I didn't even know to check for that at first. So if I don't see your comment or reply to it, uh, that's probably why. But I'll be trying to check occasionally for spam comments from now on, because I think other than that, I've pretty much responded in some way or another to every comment so far. So, anyways, this was a comment on the video about the card game Deck Destroyer that I made. So, here it is. A dad, full-time employee, Minecrafter, and a YouTuber. As a dad, employee, Minecrafter, and YouTuber myself, may I just say you're awesome. I can see the effort that goes into these videos, the games, and your builds. Awesome stuff, mate. As for the game, most of the explanation I think worked. In the future, some shareable Google Doc would be helpful, as well as seeing a time lapse from Samwise's camera so we could get an idea of the full game and what it entails. It kind of jumped from you winning to suddenly one move from losing, and I was a little like, whoa, that escalated quick. Haha. Overall, though, great video, and hi Muffin subbed. Thank you, Jake Kelton Crafts. I really, really appreciate that and the kind words. As far as, yeah, the Deck Destroyer game, I was a little nervous about adding the whole game into the episode. I thought it was going to be too boring, and that's why I ended up cutting it. But from what it sounds like, yeah, maybe I should have left more of the game in to get more of the full experience. That episode was weird for me just because, yeah, like I said, I was not sure how it would play out, if how engaging it would be. But yeah, I can definitely make a Google Doc. I don't know. That's kind of a time commitment right now. So whenever I get back over to there and make another episode about it, that's definitely something I will look into because especially if more people want a Google Doc of the rules or just that kind of a thing. But yeah, thank you once again. Um, there was one other thing I was gonna say and I forgot what it is, but must not be that important. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a another great day. I will see you in 2 days for the next episode, and bye. Oh yeah, really quick. I just remembered the other thing I was gonna say. Uh, Check out Jake Kelton Crafts YouTube channel. Uh, I clicked on it after I saw the comments he posted, and he's got a really cool, creative medieval world that he's building in. He is a very, very talented builder, so yeah, check him out. Okay, have a good day. Bye.